Is there any patch to curb beer addiction? Benjamin Lim, I give you a bad news. We got a lot of people, after putting the patch, they enjoy beer even more. They will come to tell me, Jinlong, I tell you, right? That time you tell me, if I get drunk, right? If I put the patch, I will get, I can wake up better the next morning, right? So that day, I put more patch. I worry I get drunk. You know what? I don't get drunk at all. So because I'm also 40, near 50 already, so sometimes we go with my sisters, we go and drink, right? We only can drink one round. Okay, then most of us we have to go back already. So that day I make sure everyone patch. You know, we drink 3 rounds. We drink this finish about 12, 1, we go to another round, 2, 3, then we go another round until midnight. We drink, and then the most important thing, we thought that we drink so much, tomorrow we wake up, jalat, hangover. We still okay. So then now they become even heavy drinker already. I got one a member also say, so that time he give me wine. I said, Jinlong, you have to learn to drink wine. You know, I said, I really don't want. I said, Jinlong, let me tell you, last time I also cannot drink one. I drink a little bit, I cannot, I tipsy already. Now, after putting the patch, now I can drink. As long as I don't drink too fast, right, I don't get drunk. So Benjamin, I don't know, is it a good news or bad news to you? But somehow with the patch, your body can evaporate or detox the alcohol faster. So you feel that you won't get drunk so easily. And the most important thing that when you drink, the next day you will feel more refreshed without hangover. Okay, come. Any drinking kaki over here that you can attest to this, that after using LifeWave, right, you really feel that the tolerance of alcohol increase, that you can drink more without getting drunk. Type 222. Anyone like this? Type 222. Anyone? Okay, so sorry for the Muslim. So this is just to let you know that what are the things that it can do. Wow, Brandon said, yeah, it is true. But I am really not a drinker. I really don't like drinking. So don't worry. But Benjamin, I want to hear you say something. Benjamin Lim, can you unmute yourself, Benjamin?
Hi, Jinlong.
Hi, Benjamin. So,
Yeah.
how long have you been using the patches?
Actually, today is my second month. I just completed 2 months.
I see, I see. So, you yourself have the addition of alcohol?
No. Actually, it's my friend's father.
I
He
see, I
started
see.
it, and I was telling him maybe change instead of drinking beer, drink water instead. But it seems like it's challenging because he is already quite addicted to the beer, lah.
Yeah,
So I'm one thing is that he said that he is very after patching, right, the father
yeah,
feels very fatigue lah, very tired lah, want to
right,
sleep.
right.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
I'm just thinking whether the SP6 complete can help to curb the beer lah.
Okay, don't need first. So you let him focus on S39 Eon. Currently, he feel very tired, right? I think the kidney was being healed right now.
Mm,
So I think maybe he's a smoker or drinker that have take a toll of the organs. So it just takes some time to heal the organ. Don't worry, let him feel fatigue, let him sleep. Don't try to resist the sleepiness. Sleep is okay. The more he sleep right now, when the body wants you to, the faster it will go back up from the fatigue.
I see. I
Yeah,
see.
yeah. So Benjamin,
Yeah.
how about you? After this about second month into using, right? What is the biggest changes that you have witnessed?
Actually, for me, it's I I have I got some bad eczema on my feet.
Right?
Right. So after the third day, it
Yeah.
actually stopped the itch lah. Stopped
Right.
the itch.
Okay. Okay.
However, like today, right, my stomach area, the itch came back lah. So
Right.
I'm not sure, it's like quite like a roller coaster. Sometimes it's good, sometimes it's not very good. So
I see.
and I'm
I
just
see.
wondering whether, because nowadays the patch, I see the patch is not very centered lah. I mean the patch, so I'm worried about the quality of the patch.
I
Whether
see. I see. Understand.
mm,
Understand. Okay, don't worry. Sometimes in terms of the placements, right, sometimes you up a little bit is perfectly fine because they will do a QC because if there is any there is any opening, right, they will discard it. So don't need to worry.
Oh,
Even it's miscentered, it's fine. The important is the crystal inside. So
okay.
now they will be up and down a little bit. Do you find sometimes that it even get much more itchy?
It's more red patches, and then yeah, lah, it's quite on my stomach area.
I
Because
see.
actually at first month it was okay already. Then after
Right,
that, second month today it came back. So I'm concerned. But
right,
also
right. Okay.
the other thing is that because sometimes I overlap. That means when I put the X39, right, I
Yeah,
start in the morning, right, at 8
right,
o'clock. Then, but my Aeon is still on because
right.
my Aeon I start at 10 p.m., right? So 10 to 10 a.m. So there will be an overlap of Aeon and X39. I assume that's no problem, right?
No
When there's an
problem.
overlap.
It's perfectly fine. It's perfectly fine.
Oh,
It's
perfectly
perfectly
fine.
fine. So,
Okay.
your eczema used to be on the feet. So after using the live weight, you start to appear on the stomach area. Is it?
No, no. It actually before I started, the eczema also transferred to my spread to my stomach, lah.
I see. I see. I see.
Yeah.
So, for this 1 month, right? Do you find that your appetite getting better? Like you get hungry more easily. You want to eat more, and some of the food that you have the craving.
Not really.
Not really. Okay.
I try to change my diet from noodles to rice lah, right? That's what
Okay.
you said. Yeah.
I see. I see. So all the while you have been very avoiding the rice also lah.
Um, because I'm single, so I cook just a simple noodle every night, and
I see.
yeah, so it's easier lah. But anyway, now I change to rice. And I try to cook the porridge lah, and then just eat. But
Okay,
I
understand.
yeah
Understand.
yeah
Okay,
I
don't worry. I think it just in no times, right? This eczema, in the beginning, right? The eczema will up and down a little bit. Sometimes you flare up. Sometimes you feel that it's better. It's fine. So I think when you start to have more white rice, right, and your body got enough energy, the digestion get better, right? Slowly this will fade away. So now this 1 month, apart from the eczema, are there any positive changes that you have witnessed? Either sleep, the nail growing faster, the hair growing faster, things like this?
Uh, not I can't really determine, but my face, I used to have a lot of pimples, so
Right?
I'm trying to see whether it will help me, to remove the wrinkles and all the holes lah on
I see,
my
I see.
on my face. Yeah,
Okay, okay. This one,
because yeah.
yeah, this one I can almost say is going to help you, but it's going to take some time. Last time I also
Mm,
use quite have many oho because when I pinch the pimples, right? So now you can
yeah.
see it's very flat already. And if you
Mm.
see my video 2 years ago and now, right, my skin is still getting better and better. So this is definitely the patch that you are going to love it. But let us fix the eczema first. How about your energy level? Do you find you got more energetic after patching?
Also quite
Same.
you know
Up
actually
down.
my sleeping, right, if I sleep earlier I will wake up earlier also, so it's like about 5 hours sleep lah.
Yeah.
5 hours sleep, yeah.
Yeah.
So I mean, initially I could sleep deeper and longer, but then when I got used to the patch, I think it got back to the normal. My bio clock seems to be 5 to 6 hours, max 6 hours, then I'll be awake lah.
Okay, okay. This is actually not bad. As long as the next day you feel not tired and then you wake up automatically, it means that 5 6 hours is enough for you already. This is
Okay.
okay. This is okay. So how do you find
Okay.
your bowel movement? Any improvement in your bowel movement? Like you used to have constipation or very loose bowel, now you see improvement?
Bowel is as per normal, but I noticed that the my urine become very smelly leh. I don't know, is that another sign of
Okay, if your
something?
urine become very smelly, and are you someone who drink very little water or you take a huge protein, like you go to
Uh,
gym, you take a lot of protein and things like this?
no, I don't take any protein powder.
Right.
But I do drink water lah, as much as I can. Yeah,
Drink water as much as you can.
yeah,
I
yeah.
think you keep it.
I try and stay hydrated lah.
Okay, okay. Just remember when we drink water, right? You don't need to drink too much. 1.5 liter is quite okay already. Some people they go
Mm.
3 liter, 4 liter. I think it's a bit too much. The 1.5 liter plus minus is good enough already. And then you drink it when you feel thirsty.
Okay.
Okay, so we
It,
will see how it goes. So because
mm.
I think normally Isabel we have a lot of confidence. So just notice those few changes. Your hair, your appetite, your nail growing stronger. You feel that your body feel warmer. That mean last time you need to use blanket. Now you don't need to use blanket so much already. All these are the sign of vitality.
Oh,
Mm.
actually, I got another friend of mine who is
Yeah.
having mouth cancer lah.
Yeah.
So 5 years ago, it came out as an ulcer. Then the doctor cut off the tongue, and
Wow.
then after that, pull out all his teeth, and then cut off the lower jaw, and then had to replace with a bone from the leg. And so when I go and see him the very first time, I basically, I cried lah to a certain extent. I find that it's so difficult for him to even drink water, So he has to put a bib around himself, and then they have to pour water into his mouth, and then all the water will drip out lah. And his wife will have to grind all the food for him, and then he's drinking this hydrogen water lah. I think I did ask you a question last time, but so I think no issue, right? Hydrogen water
It's fine. It's fine.
is fine, right? So yeah, he started X39 and Aeon, but then he still complained pain. So I brought ice wave for him, and then it was very tough because under his jaw, right, we were trying to paste the thing, but then we are supposed to do the clockwork, right? The
Yeah.
white thing and everything, but
Yeah.
we couldn't somehow seem to work. And then I told him, then I saw this picture of pasting the positive and negative on the foot lah. Is
Yeah.
it KD1 or something?
Yeah. Yeah. K1.
Yeah. So I told him maybe you can try that lah. So
Yeah.
I'm not sure. And then I heard I think last Monday he had to go back for chemo again.
Right.
So somehow it's like there's a relapse or something of that sort. So I was told that maybe he can try glutathione, but I'm not sure. Yeah.
Okay, I would say X39 and Eon, you can continue, start with these two first, especially if someone is under chemotherapy, because when you add more patches, it can get even more nausea. And
Mm.
this is why I would say S39 Eon is the best bet right now. So just continue. Maybe the pain reduction will not be so obvious right now. I
Mm.
think in terms of the energy, the body circulation, the appetite, these are the things that we are going to see first sign of changes first.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah. And today I saw one posting. They were saying that for pregnancy women, post-pregnancy, right? Sometimes there is this breastfeeding, right?
Yeah.
Is it true that shouldn't do the patching when the woman is doing breastfeeding?
Okay, in terms of official statements, right, people who are lactating or pregnant lady, Lifeway don't recommend because we didn't do any clinical study on them yet. But I can share with you personal experience. Even during lactating, my wife is also using the patch.
Oh, I see.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. So I can only
Okay.
use it from my own descriptions lah. So but ultimately it depends on individual consumers.
Okay.
Yeah.
Can. So thank you very much,
Thank
Jinlong.
you, Benjamin. Oh, so you only use for stepping to 2 months, but you already start patching other people already, yeah?
Mm, actually, I saw some value, initially, so I start to share lah, but
I
then
see.
certain group of people are very against it because
Yeah,
the moment when they hear MLM, they think that it's very evil,
yeah,
and people will be. I don't know. Somehow people think MLM is very horrible,
yeah.
and once they know you're doing MLM, they basically
Shut the door.
yeah, they cut off everything, and then they say they threat. I mean, I shouldn't use the word threaten, but they just basically say, the guideline is that you can't share anything,
Yeah,
So to me, it's quite sad lah. It's like
yeah.
the solution, but then they are
Because
just
of the business model that you have not full understand, that you miss the chance.
yeah, but
Yeah,
they don't see it lah. So that's why
yeah,
it's always challenging, and people are not very open, especially some organization. They
right,
really
right.
they don't, the moment when you tell them MLM, they will say, insurance agent, MLM, all cannot come in, so I feel very sad lah.
I
Because there's a
see, I
lot of
see.
a lot of cases where I think the patch can help. Like for example, those who are on wheelchair, those who are
Right.
having bad eczema, all can be helped. But it's like the organization set the rules that once you are doing MLM, you're not allowed to share, not even a single word. So I was just sharing about all the testimonies, but then they say
Yeah.
you cannot share at all. So
Right.
yeah, I find it a bit tough lah. I mean,
I see, I
sometimes,
see, I see.
yeah,
Okay, okay.
yeah.
Don't worry, you're doing the good thing. Don't get discouraged. I think, 好事多磨. Sometimes we do the good things. Right? Always you are going to face obstacles. It's never easy to be a good person. But don't let it stop you. Don't let it discourage you. And I think some of the institution that they set a rule for a reason, because
Mm,
there are a lot of company that really direct selling seller, they're really making use of this kind of organization to for their own agenda. So I think
mm,
they have no choice. They have no choice. Although we have a good intention, but I believe with times, right, they will know that okay, life is very different.
I see.
Mm.
I just wanted to check, is it
Yeah,
okay if you were to, is there any WhatsApp message, phone number that we can check with you? Sometimes we meet our client and then they have all the challenges, and then at least we can have someone to, check with.
I
Do
see.
you
I
have,
see.
yeah, are
Okay,
you okay to,
I'm not so easily contactable, because
oh,
of the schedule. So night is the best. So you gather the question, say don't worry, tonight I'm going to ask Jinlong, and then tomorrow I will feedback to you.
I
Or you can
see.
ask them to come to the Zoom. We will listen to Jinlong together.
Oh, okay, can. Thanks so
Okay,
much.
ah, thank you,
Yep.
welcome,
Bye.
welcome.